First fishing charter, saltwater fishing charter.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Why you had to wait so long?
No, it's great.
We live close to the Clark's Hill or Thurman Lake, and
Oh, okay.
last summer we took a little charter to catch.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, did I pull too hard?
Yeah, you broke it off.
Oh, it's floating out there.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so just a.
Yeah, just raise your rod tip up and reel.
Oh man.
Not a yank hook set.
Sorry.
That's right, we'll get it in a minute.
What do you think that was?
Probably a shark.
It
cut
was.
the line.
It was.
Because
Yeah.
it just
Yeah, it was beefy.
it just bit through it.
I'll have to look at the line and see.
Should I leave mine there? Or should I put it over there?
That's what we're gonna
He
do.
wants whatever that was. Huh? So this is braided though, right?
Yeah, it's 30-pound braid, so whatever it was significant.
You got your line?
Yeah, it broke it.
My word.
Yeah.
I mean, what can break 30-pound line? I mean,
A
break.
shark.
I mean, with
A decent shark.
Yeesh.
how big of a fish have you caught in your 30-pound braid?
Oh gosh. 40 plus inch redfish.
Okay.
That's huge.
I gotta pull up for just a second. We're gonna go get that cork and then we'll come back and set up the hook.
That's crazy. First bite.
That is.
Might have. Do you think?
Took it down pretty hard, huh?
Yeah, I mean it went under and then it was just dead weight.
On a head shark.
Do you think it's definitely a shark? It's gotta be a
I
shark.
mean, it would almost have to be. A trout wouldn't cut the line like that.
And Ray's not going to come that high up in the water.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
you want a piece of that? Don't you?
Yes.
Everybody's line in.
Yeah.
I want a fish that can fight harder and pull longer than a largemouth.
We'll
Thank
do this
you.
for a little while, try to catch some eating fish, and then we'll go catch some sharks, and then if the tide stays calm, we're going to run out off the beach a little bit and catch some trout after lunch.
Oh boy.
Just try to move out off the beach a little bit.
The sharks are all just for the sport of it.
Yeah,
Not
well, I
much
mean,
to
the
eat.
bonnet heads are good eating.
Okay.
I caught two last week, and they're very good to eat. Because they eat shrimp and crabs.
What do sharks taste like?
It's just beefy, meaty. I don't think they're.
Muscular fish.
Yeah.
It's kind of steaky.
It's steaky. Yeah.
It's like white steak.
Hmm. Interesting.
Oh, you can throw it there off that point if you got a bait.
That way?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, even like out here.
Okay.
Just let it drift. Open your bail, let it drift.
Oh, too far. Too far left. I need to put it off. I can't find a good place to cast. It's crazy though that a shark would eat a shrimp. Well, I guess they eat. What was that? I have no idea. I can't tell a turtle from a fish at this point.
There's a lot of turtles out here for sure.
Wow.
There's a lot going on out here.
Yes, there is.
They're bored.
Oh yeah, look at the dolphin. Did you see that one?
No.
It's down there.
Where'd the bobber go?
You're under.
Reel. Y'all gotta pay attention. He's gone.
Probably went under.
And now you're hung on your uncle. Y'all gotta stay farther apart. We're gonna get tangled up all day.
Oh, what did it though?
Yeah, most of his bait's gone. They definitely hit that shrimp. They didn't hit that thing you're fishing with over there. I got a $100 bill says they won't hit that thing.
All right.
Is that a bet?
Yeah, you don't know Greg's
You might
personality.
catch a muskie or a pike or something like that on that thing, but this saltwater fish aren't gonna hit that thing.
Oh man, I missed it.
Yeah, goodness.
Get your bait in just a minute. Let me get your dad's
Okay.
tie off before I lose the knot.
Thank you.
Get you the bait.
Oh.
Remember, he's
Oh, he's
still got that fish,
Yeah.
and he stole my place.
Sorry, I'll just catch all the fish.
Well, this thing doesn't last very long.
Oh, it's got a battery in it?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. How much you pay for that thing?
$20.
Okay. Not terrible.
If a shark comes and gets that, then he's not gonna get it back.
No. It'll be gone.
Oh, something just went off over there.
Yeah, I think the trout. Your court went down kind of out that way. I think those trout are sitting out there on the point. So when it goes down like that, don't yank like you would for a bass. Just kind of raise your rod tip up and reel down.
Okay.
Okay.
Because trout have a real soft mouth, and if you try to yank it, it'll pull the hook right out of their mouth. There you go.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I gotta go
No,
farther.
you're fine. Just let it go from there and drift. We were catching the trout there, and then all the way around the other side of that point.
Okay.
On there.
I just didn't want to get too close to Uncle Greg. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that thing now.
Yeah, this is your job. Watch it like a hawk. Here, I'll be ready to film.
Nope. Now just reel. Steady pressure. Greg, you may need to move yours out of the way for him if it comes into your line at all.
Still there?
Yep. I thought.
Leave it down in the water. It's a trout. There we go.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, sorry.
Small trout, but it's a trout.
Yay! I think that's my first. Wait, no, we got a trout.
We went to trout farm. That doesn't count.
That's a speckled sea trout.
Yeah.
That's a pretty fish.
And you don't want to lip these guys. I'll show you why in a second. But see what I
Yeah.
was saying about how soft their mouths are?
Oh,
It already ripped that hole in there.
Come right out.
So that's why you keep that constant pressure on it. Keep it tight.
Yeah.
But I'll let you at least get a picture or whatever. But see that snaggle tooth?
Yeah, you
You
don't,
don't want to put your finger in there. Here you go. Hold on.
Oh,
Get a picture.
you don't hold it like a bass in the
Mm.
mouth.
No, no, no.
Okay, spin around.
Definitely don't lift that guy. Okay, let's toss him back.
Good. Go ahead.
He's short.
Good, fun.
Yay!
You now. You now
Yeah.
know what you're looking for.
Yeah, little light, little mouth.
Bait. Mm-mm. No.
Ooh, what was that?
Not big enough.
I'm gonna cast past that.
Cool.
That's cool.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks. Okay.
I have a feeling he's gonna
What?
get the numbers here.
So we're primarily going for trout, but what other species do you think?
I mean, they're
Possibility.
redfish, but they're not really here right now. I mean, you can catch one maybe or two. I mean, but you're not going to catch many numbers until late August, September. Mostly sea trout. We've caught a few flounder.
Neat.
A lot of croakers, a lot of yellowtails, a lot of whiting, a lot of sharks, a lot of stingrays. Typical summertime stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Thanks. Okay.
Up by Lazaretta Creek. You're down. You're down.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, y'all gotta watch.
And he,
Come on. Yeah, something.
Yep, you got your bait. Part of
Yeah.
it.
I need a reef.
Where do I put this?
Just let back.
Throw it in there.
Mhm.
Yes, you've got literally, it seems like 2 seconds. Back in the same place.
Yeah, we went and caught some sheepshead last time y'all were here, I think. But we went to the near shore. That's what we usually like to go to the near shore reef to catch them.
We caught,
Not in the deep water.
we caught a big trout that we lost trying to take a picture.
Yeah. That happened the other day with a big whiting. The guy was holding it. The whiting jumped right out of his hands.
Ah, I can't. Okay, that's a little too close. There.
Right tip up, there you go, that's a nice fish. Steady, steady, steady. Don't muscle him too much, you know what I mean? Take your
Okay.
time with him.
What is that?
Little redfish.
Redfish. Another new species.
small one, but that's a redfish.
It's still redfish, still counts.
One yet? That was the first one?
I knew he was pulling a bit harder. I mean, if it's a trout, it's a big one, but that's a redfish. That's why he's pulling harder. They're sitting right off that little point on those oysters. There's probably a school of them. We call these schoolie reds. They're usually in a group of 10 to 15.
Ooh.
Got him?
Yep.
So you can let him if you want to.
Okay.
Take him up there and let your dad get some pictures.
That was cool.
Nice. Redfish?
Yep,
What's the
redfish.
name?
Spot tail bass, whatever you want to
You
call
see?
it.
Oh,
It's got a spot.
right.
And they have more spots as they get older, right?
Sometimes
Okay.
they get a lot of spots. I think it's just a genetic. You know, some of them do, some of them don't. Pretty little fish, yeah. Not quite big enough, but yep.
That's nice.
Very cool. Good
Yeah,
job with them.
they're right off the point.
Okay, so go further.
You cast right to the point. So yeah. And then I'll cast wherever.
This is how it is at home. It's all the fish.
Huh? He catches all the fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's,
I usually have one or two on the boat that do all the catching. Y'all both need bait, or you need one?
I'm not
So
sure.
the way I'm hooking these shrimp, see that black part? That's the brain. You want to kind of go in front of that and around that other part so you don't hit his brain, so that he continues to move, stays alive. You got?
Cool.
You need a bait? Yeah, he ate most of it.
Okay, watch out.
Red sometimes will eat the dead ones, but the trout like a live one. So I got live ones today. Trout want to hit that head. They know that the trout have figured out that horn is dangerous. And so 9 times out of 10, the trout's going to go for that little head, the hard part of the head. That's why we hooked them in the head like that. If it comes back and the head's missing, it's probably a trout. If I was you, since we know those reds are eating, I would go up in that little horseshoe, because that's where those reds usually sit. Okay. So make sure not too deep. And then I'll throw you up in there. Shot you up just a little bit. There's a little red in my Yeah, you see that? I just spooked them. That was a whole school of little reds.
Yeah.
Did you see all those reds just jump when I threw it in there?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Sorry, I just got
No, that's
tangled
all right.
on
It's just from the wind. But yeah, let it sit there, and then they'll probably come back for that shrimp in a minute.
here. That
Spooked
was.
them. We've done that in Venice, Louisiana, but the difference is in Venice, Louisiana, all those redfish were like 30 plus inches. And they're like piranha. They start trying to eat your cork. That's where we usually catch them, is right where your cork is. That's usually like in another month or two. You won't be
I
able
got
to
one.
sit there. No, that's the bottom.
No, that's the bottom.
Oysters, yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I thought I had one.
Yeah, it looked good for a second. Those oysters, it's just getting shallow is the problem. Got it loose.
Sorry.
No, hey, that happens, man. That's part of fishing out here. Because the depth changes so much, and it gets hard to tell where those oysters are and where they're not. It happens. Look at that, I even kept the bait. I'm gonna rehook it, but you see how much harder even that little red, how much harder he pulled than that trout?
Yes.
Big difference.
Very big.
Catch a 40 incher out here on this light tackle, you know you got something.
That'd be crazy.
My son caught one last year. It was 36. He was 9 at the time. And of course, we get it up the boat finally after 15 minutes.
I got
There you
another
go.
one.
All right, pull yours out of the way, sir.
Man, he's moving with it, isn't he?
Just keep it in the water.
Is that another red? Or no.
Trout. He took off, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was aggressive.
He was.
Close to 14.
I'm gonna say 12, 12 and a half. But at least we know they're biting, because if they're biting here, they're gonna be biting out there at my spot offshore. We may run out there in a few minutes.
Cool.
Since it's so calm. We usually do better on the incoming tide, but who knows?
All right, I got one.
All right. Hopefully that's something we can put in the box.
That's pretty good pull.
Did you want a picture of this one or no?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I think we're gonna
We got a
catch.
stingray. It's summertime.
No wonder he pulled on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want me to move somewhere else?
No, get your bait. Just leave him in the water for a second.
Little stingray right there.
Yeah, I got one of those raised ones.
Ooh, yeah, be
Hard
careful.
one time, and that was dangerous. That
That's
hurt.
what took Steve Irwin out.
Yeah, it hit him in the heart though. I got mine in the finger. but it
Dad,
hurt
did
like-
where's your bow? Oh, I see it.
Back up.
I'm gonna get redoing some of the cast.
You sure? You can just go up right next to the.
Found a red hole over here.
Okay, I'm gonna go up there too. Probably. Let's see.
Oh yeah. Yeah. When I catch it really for a long time.
I know that's why I cast so far.
I've never been that hungry.
I gotta cast more to the left. There's not exactly the biggest casting room on a boat.
Gotta be biting soon.
That's good, Dad. That's a good cast.
Put a whiting get fast. They're quick. Put a small hook in there. Small hook on this. So we caught some trout up there on the deep side too, there.
That's a fish. It's gotta be a fish. Already? No, it got stuck on the. Hey, Rob. I'm sorry, I got stuck on the oysters.
Give a little bit of slack.
Okay. I thought I had a good cast and then got stuck on the oysters.
It gets shallow here. At low tide, there's no water here. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah.
Couldn't catch any fish, so.
Yeah, let's hope it didn't get. Oh, I had one. Oh, I set it down and then I had one for. Oh, are you kidding me?
Go down to go to the bathroom or get a drink or whatever.
That was crazy. I just cast literally on top of him. That was not. It landed. 5 seconds later, had a fish, but I missed it. Oh, now you're going to that place. Yep.
Yeah, as I say, they might be a little deeper out because the tide's coming out, so they have to come out in the deeper water, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Over there. It was funny. My brother one day we were sitting here, we were catching reds over on the shallow.
Oh, come on. That went way farther right than I
All right.
intended.
You never know. And we were catching reds up in a little hole, and my brother just got sick of it, so he started fishing out on the deeper side about where y'all are, and he just started hammering the trout. So I was like, well, we're clearly trout here. You're down. Got him?
Yeah.
All right.
You got one too?
Well, y'all can swap up whenever y'all want.
This.
Not for the top water. I'll swap them out in a minute. Or y'all, I'm telling you, y'all get to take turns. Because we're going to need the bottom rigs when we get out there to that wreck. Another trout.
Yippee.
Run theirs back out there, sir. Because I think those trout are sitting in the little school.
He just seems long.
He's long, but he's not very big.
No, he's not.
I'm going to say 12 and a half, 13. Another short trout.
Yeah, 1 redfish, 3 trout. Thank you.
All right, there you go.
I'm gonna have a fun time reeling that fish.
Yeah, you're like a 300-yard driver there.
Just fishing.
Yeah, like this. Get your spot.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
bud. Right, there you go. Go over you. Blow your rods at this way. Alright, who wants this one?
Okay, Jonathan, go on the other side of me. I got one. Little red.
Yep, got one red. Fully red. Good to see them. That means there are a lot of them. They'll be good for the fall. Got him? There you go. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he still has a shrimp in his mouth.
Mm.
Is that the shrimp? Or...
Quality, yeah.
That's all we got out of it.
Okay.
How about
Dad's
in
got another one.
September when they're all legal?
Pull it away from his.
Bigger.
Oh, don't pull it up. Remember, wait for the net.
Yeah, he's about 12 and a half, 13. Yeah.
Let's see. Dad got.
Yeah, 12 and a half. You don't have any cord that you can put on
Wait, is that
that.
okay? Dad got another redfish. Uncle Greg, you got a trout, and I got another redfish. Okay.
I'll just swap out those for a minute. So, but I don't want to break too much because we're going to go out to that wreck in a minute. So we're going to need the bottom rigs.
Cool.
So just take turns with these cords for now. Swap out with somebody. You go, James.
What do you have, Uncle Greg?
What you got?
Is that a red?
Yep. Trout. Another trout.
Just leave it there.
Water.
Wow, active little joker.
Yep.
Well, I got another trout.
Oh, okay, I gotta mark that.
My buddy Jason and I sat here one day and caught 68 redfish.
What?
Between where Johnston's fork is and that point, just one after the other. Now we obviously can't keep but 5 each, but we got our 10 and we just kept just to see 68 redfish.
How long did you fish for them?
2 hours.
Get any close to the max size?
Oh yeah, we caught a couple that were like 22.
So is it this spot because of that little inlet right there, you think?
So this is what's funny is in the fall. So there's some ponds back up here in this grass. You can't really see them right now. But these at a real high tide, those fish go back up in those ponds and they feed on fiddler crabs. And as the tide falls out, those fish have to get out of there or they're going to get stuck. So they start coming out.
Oh, there's a turtle right there.
They've chosen, huh?
There's a cool turtle, sea turtle. Oh, it's gone now.
They've chosen this point, and this is kind of like a ambush. There's literally days like right where to the left of where Jonathan's cork is. That grass, you'll see it just kind of separate, like move out because these redfish are coming out of there, and you can just watch them come out. It's crazy. But again, that's in the fall.
Yeah.
Not so much in the.
So it very much is this specific.
Oh yeah, yeah. This whole bank, like I fished this whole entire bank, and we've caught like one over there or one over there, but for whatever reason they come out like right at this little point.
That's good local knowledge there.
Got one?
Is it another ray?
There's no good way to hold that.
Can their tail reach you?
And we're not careful about it.
He ate both of them?
I hope not. I'm not going.
Oh, I see some fish moving.
Right there.
You see some fish over there?
Yeah.
Are those bait fish or is that a...
Either shrimp or mud minnows or finger mullet.
No wonder they grow big so quickly. Yeah, just so much food.
A lot of bait out here.
So is that out in the ocean right
Oh,
there?
Your bit, your bit.
Oh, that
All right,
seems like a
John,
bigger
reel
one.
yours out of the way for him. Got a double right here. Very cooked up too.
It's a red.
Yeah, the little red. They're fun to catch. You know, you can't keep them, but it's fun to see that many reds.
That fight's better than a bass.
Oh, you got a... Is that a trout?
Another trout. You're out there catching them on the deep side. That's good.
Okay, do you think we should head out now?
It's up to y'all. I mean, we're having fun catching.
I mean, if we can go for bigger fish, I'd vote for bigger fish, but...
Just go ahead and fish this last one out then.
Okay.
You gotta add to your count.
Oh, I've not been keeping track. Dad, you want to get this one?
Oh, Johnson, hold me.
Here, let me...
I'm alright. No, go for it.
Okay. I've lost count. I've lost count.
Why don't you hand that off to me and I'll do that.
I'll stay there. Catch another one.
Hey, Dad. Here, just near the tally
What was your
mark.
name again?
Cameron.
Cameron. I'll have that by the end of the day. All right, here. Somebody want this one?
Jonathan, you want to get it?
All right.
Uncle Greg got another ray,
No, he had a trout.
and he had a trout. So then it's just tally marks. And then I just caught another red.
We still only have one in the boat.
Right. But our fish count is 1, 2, 3,
We gotta get some more in the boat.
7, 8, 11. Our fish count is 16 already.
For an hour.
Okay, shark class closer to the point.
Yeah, I would. A little bit.
I want to find a big red.
1 foot of water.
Ooh, it's going down quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So is that the ocean right out there?
Right out there.
Oh,
Yeah, just a little bit. Once you're in the oysters, there you go. That's good right there.
Jonathan, you want to reel in your slack a little bit?
I am. You got it.
There he is. Right on that point.
Is that a red?
Can't tell yet.
Yeah, it's a red.
Yep.
Little baby.
Lots of puppy drums, but like I said, for July, these fish will be keepers by September.
That's crazy. Dad, did you mark
Well,
that
wanna
down?
catch another red?
Get back here.
Go for it.
I'm fine. I mean,
Here, take this.
okay. I mean, if we have enough shrimp, then... Or are we running
Oh, yeah,
low
well,
on
for
shrimp?
those trout, we're not going to be using shrimp.
Oh, okay.
Use
Mud minnows and finger
I mean, I
mullet.
can cast it out there.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Put it back over there for me.
You gonna set me up, Cameron?
Yeah, you want the next? Yeah,
I got
no, I'm serious. You can take it. I've cast it. You want it? I'll
Okay.
cast you to where I've been casting. You want it?
I
What
guess
was that
so.
for?
I guess so. Jonathan, keep
want it,
that
Dad?
one. Yeah, no, you keep it.
Okay. Is this a nibble bite or?
Alright.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nibble bite,
Keep
but
your
you
line
don't.
tied and then you'll feel it.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about where are we?
Right there.
Okay, but you don't have to worry about trying to set the hook there. He'll set
Okay.
himself.
Good.
Jonathan, where'd your bobber go?
That's not
Or
right.
no, it's right there. Okay. never mind. Oh, it's
Go. Not yet. Let
No,
it,
no,
let
no.
it sit.
now.
God, oh my goodness.
Reel it,
Rod tip up. Put that rod tip up.
and remember, don't try to lift it in the boat.
Right. Let's net it with the net.
This is totally that exact spot.
Okay, where'd you put the paper and stuff?
It's on the dashboard. Good job, Jonathan.
Yes,
Give him credit.
I know, I did.
Oh my gosh, he wasn't getting away.
What?
He took the hook and all.
Swallowed it?
Yeah.
You have the biggest bite and the biggest fish.
Yep.
How is that redfish? Catching that big one.
Oh, it was a girl. Okay.
hope I got that on video.
Spider. Well, it was.
Oh, there is that a shark?
I think it was, yeah.
That was a shark.
Bonnet head. Yeah, it's a bonnet head. We'll catch him in a second.
Ooh, snap.
Did you catch something like that?
No, we're gonna catch him on these.
Ooh.
Where you see him still?
No, I don't. But
Out, well.
okay. Cool. It's like I want the shark,
Yeah.
but no, I don't need it.
No, we'll get him. Cause he's still hanging around. He'll eventually grab one of these shrimp.
Ooh, shark.
That's
That was.
gonna be thrilling.
Which way was he going?
He was going right.
Oh, he's going that way.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure. That's what it looked like.
Oh, that was a turtle.
Well, there's so much action
Oh, there's
everywhere.
life everywhere.
That's amazing.
Do you ever have a day where you don't catch anything?
I mean, it's happened. We don't usually get skunked, but I mean, it's definitely seen happen.
That's basically right where he surfaced. That is cool. Wait, you said it was a bonnet head?
Yeah, more than likely. They're the only ones that come up in these shallow flats. The rest of the sharks are out there in the deep water.
You've heard of that one?
No, I've heard of bonnet heads.
They're in the hammerhead class.
Yeah, but they've got this like hammerhead that's just not as
Pointed on the
big.
front.
Okay.
It's just like a little thing that sticks out on the side of their head.
Live fishing things.
Ooh.
Hey, there's out here.
He's out here.
Way out there. I just saw the fin. Deep and probably 40 yards, 50 yards.
He might come after yours.
Switch.
Sorry about that.
The wind blew it.
Yep, blame it on the wind.
Distant wind.
Oh,
Down,
I got
down.
it. Oh, did I miss it? I missed it. You kidding me?
The trout way out there.
Come on.
Anyway, we're getting too shallow. You did. Schooled you. Took you down, took all your bait, and made you feel silly. One more out there, I'm sorry. So one more out that far and see if they can find a trout, and I'll go ahead and get this anchor up.
Okay, so okay. There we go. Okay.
You're down. You're down. You were. Let us sit.
Oh, come on. Did I miss it again? Ah,
Down for 4 seconds.
man. Didn't notice it. It's gone. They're right there, though. Are you kidding me? Missed it again. Whoa, Dad, look over here. Look at all the... That's what we were getting stuck on. You got one? Or no? Something just jumped over there. Okay, where do you want me to put this rod and reel? Okay.
Here you go.
Okay. Wow.
That was a good little stop. 17
for an hour.
Yeah, is that a red? Or is that a trout? It's a trout. No, it's red. Okay. Yay, last fish. Oh, I need to mark it. Okay, Uncle Greg got redfish. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think that's within line of